Okay, hello everyone and welcome to Out of This Binary. My name is Paris and today is Wednesday and I'm recording this on Wednesday because tomorrow I'm gonna go on a trip, an awesome trip that I am planning on telling you more about during Fluffy Week. And yes, I have a blanket in my neck because it's cool. So yeah, basically I'm gonna be going to Vegas for a day, and then I'm gonna go to LA, and I'm gonna go see Miles on their tour on Sunday, which is gonna be amazing. Therefore, I'm gonna be coming back home on Sunday, and I'm not gonna be able to have enough time to record and upload a video, so I want to record everything in advance so I can just come home, open my laptop, and upload the video so you guys can have a video on Sunday. I'm sorry I'm speaking too fast. But yeah, so probably this video should be up by Sunday, if not by Monday. If it's up late, then you know the reasons why. And I'm gonna tell you about my experience meeting Miles next week on Fluffy Week. So yeah, if you don't know Miles, they just recently came out as non-binary and they changed their name. Their channel used to be called Amanda's Chronicles. I mean, it's still called Amanda's Chronicles. But they're now Miles, so there's a thing. Anyways, this week's topic is favorite books and movies. Now, I would love to keep it LGBT, but sadly, I haven't read that many books with good LGBT representation and stuff. And I haven't watched that many LGBT movies that I genuinely like and enjoy actively. Starting with the books, I can say The Hunger Games was the book that got me into reading back in 2010, I think it was, when my cousin said, you know, this is a book that teenagers but also adults can like, and I was like 12, I think. Yeah, I was 12. And she said, I feel like you would like it and you need something to do in my house because I was visiting her. So I started reading the first book and I got so into it that when I went back home, I made my dad buy me the other two books, Catching Fire and Mockingjay. Sorry, I know the name's in Spanish, not in English, but yeah. And I read the entire trilogy before the first movie came out. I have never watched the first movie, if I'm being honest with you, but I watched the other ones. I watched parts of the first movie, and I didn't like it, so I just don't like that movie, but the other ones are good. Okay, so The Hunger Games would be one. I would like to say Harry Potter, even though I haven't read all the books. I am a huge fan of the entire Harry Potter universe and franchise, and I have read the first two, and I got to the middle of the third one, and even though I haven't read them all, they're books that are close to my heart. What else do we have? A Chilean author, her name is Isabel Allende, and she wrote a book called Maya's Notebook. I think that's how it's called in English. And I read that book for school, actually, when I was a sophomore in high school, I think. Yeah. And that was a very good book. I liked a lot, and the book that I would say it's like my favorite of all time would be The Book Thief, if I'm pronouncing that okay, because you know, English is not my first language, and I read that book in Spanish, and I read it for school too, when I was a freshman in high school, and I cried. And I don't cry easily with books or movies. Like, they can make me feel a lot of emotion, but I don't cry that easily. And I cry with the ending of that book. I haven't watched the entire movie. I've just watched parts of it. And what I watched, I like. So I might give the movie a try. But I don't know. So those would be my favorite books. Other stuff that I enjoyed a lot. On the LGBT topic, this is non-fiction, so just gonna throw them out there. This book is gay. it's a great book. It's hilarious and it's just, I don't know, it's very informative. It's to learn about yourself and others, and it opens your eyes a lot, and it explains things in a very unbiased way, and it has a lot of information from different people experiencing different stuff. Now, I haven't read that far to know if they have information about non-binary people, but as far as I know, it's a very good book. It's very interactive. The other book that probably all of you guys know is Ash Hardell's ex Ashley Mardell, but now Ash Hardell's The ABCs of the LGBT. I pre-ordered the book. I got it when it came out. Like, I had it in my hands the day it came out, and that was amazing. And it's a pretty awesome book. It has a lot of information about the sexuality spectrums and gender spectrums. Everything, the whole book works in spectrums, and it has some awesome drawings and some awesome testimonies for YouTubers and vloggers and all that kind of cool stuff, so you should read it. It's amazing. It's like an LGBT encyclopedia. What my friends would say, it was like a walking, like, pocket me. Now going into movies. Now, I am very, very into filmmaking, and I enjoy French style, even though I don't have like a French favorite movie. I mean, I'm not gonna say like Amelie or like Blues or Warm's Color or whatever, but like I've watched like a couple of French movies and I really like the style that they have. So that's there. Let's start with movies that I enjoy watching a lot just for fun. Well, I said the Harry Potter franchise. In the Harry Potter franchise, my two favorite movies, I mean, I like them all, but the ones that I just enjoy a lot more watching are the third one and the sixth one, The Prisoner of Azkaban and the Half-Blood Prince. Yeah. I'm also a huge fan of Star Wars. I love the entire Star Wars franchise. I know a lot of information about it because I'm a geek. And the two movies that I like from that franchise, please don't hate me because one of them is from the prequels, and I know people don't like the prequels, but my favorite movie of all time in the Star Wars franchise is The Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3, and then it would be Episode 7, and then we have the rest. I don't like the prequels that much, TBH. I like the story of the original trilogy, but each individual movie I don't enjoy that much. I don't know. Anyways, so there's that. Harry Potter and Star Wars. Love it forever. Hunger Games, I already said. My favorite would have to be Catching Fire. Someone came home. Okay. Would be Catching Fire. It's a very good movie. I have the book fresh in my mind when I watched that movie because I read it again. And I enjoyed it a lot. It's very good and it makes justice to the book, which is amazing. Then we would have Scott Pilgrim. You probably know what it is. It's based off of comic books. It's hilarious. It's just amazing. It's funny. Let's see. Fight Club. It's a movie that I enjoy a lot. I've just watched it once or maybe twice in my life, but I like it a lot because it messed up my mind and just it's a very interesting concept. I like Frozen. It's my favorite Disney movie. You can hate me for that, but Elsa is my favorite Disney princess, even though she's not technically a princess. She's not part of the Disney princess franchise. Whatever, she's my favorite. I enjoy, I like the Frozen movie a lot. It's my favorite Disney movie. And I don't like Disney movies that much. Inside Out I enjoyed, but it's not one of my favorites. But yeah, I don't like Disney movies that much. What else? Okay. So, I have to talk about my favorite movie of all time. And that's a Chilean movie called Young and Wild. I don't know if you can find it online. I'm pretty sure it's not on Netflix. And I can watch it in Spanish. I don't know if it has English subtitles or whatever. I made some subtitles on my own to show it to my friends. It took me a while, but it's one of my favorite movies because it has that sort of French influence in it. And it's a very interesting topic, and it's based off a real story, and I follow the real girl on Instagram, and her life is amazing now, and she's cool. It's about religion and sexuality and a lot of stuff, and I love the narration. I love the way the girl is just telling her story, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's a very good movie. After that, I like this French movie called Tomboy a lot, even though it didn't have like an ending. I feel like that's the thing with French movies. Like, they just tell you a story from one point to another. It doesn't matter if it has an ending or not. Like, they just tell you the whole story. And Tomboy is a really good movie. It's about this girl that pretends to be a boy when she changes school. Like, no, she changes like a house, and it's the summer, and she makes new friends, and she pretends to be a boy the whole time, and she falls in love with a girl, and you have to watch it. It's a very good movie. And as of yesterday, February 7th, my favorite movie of all time is Almost Adults. It's on iTunes. I pre-ordered it. I got it the 7th at midnight. I watched it yesterday. I almost cried, and it's so good. If you don't know what Almost Adults is a movie produced by the Gay Women channel, Unsolicited Project, and it has the actresses of Carmilla being Elise Bauman and Tasha Negavalis being the two protagonists of the whole thing, and it's just amazing, and it's queer, and it's I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. And I like it because it's not focused on this gay girl that comes out of the closet and everything in her life's terrible and she wants to get a girlfriend, you know? It's focused on her relationship with her longtime best friend. When her best friend is moving out of a long-term relationship and trying to figure out what her life's going to be in the future, and she is coming out of the closet and like going on dates and experiencing life as a gay girl out there in the world. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's a very good movie, and I said to myself that I was gonna watch that movie every single day of my life until I died, and I'm planning on doing it. It's very good. It's a very good movie. It's $12 on iTunes, I think. For Canada and the UK and the US, and it's on Vimeo and other platforms and like Amazon and stuff for other different countries. So it's on Vimeo worthwhile if you're not from the UK or Canada or the US. So you can get it, and it's amazing. You should watch it. Anyways, I think that's it for me. I don't feel like I have more movies that I really, really like. I mean, I have movies that I like a lot, but I wouldn't say they're my favorite, such as Breakfast Club, or as I said, like Inside Out, Disney movie, whatever. Taken, based on the video games, is a very good movie, but it's not one of my favorites. So, yeah, that's it for me. And, yeah. So, as always, my name is Paris, and I'm gonna go tomorrow to Vegas and have a party, and then I'm gonna go to LA, and I'm gonna meet Miles, and I'm gonna tell you everything about my experience next week. So, yeah, if you want to follow me on any of my social medias, including YouNow, my YouTube channel, and like Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and all that beautiful stuff, my name everywhere is Brain Collapsed, and I'm gonna leave that in the description below so you can follow me. Okay.